Hello, watchers and incredibly beautiful people of YouTube. Welcome back to our series. Last time we left off in Keplan, whatever, in this beautiful little mountainy town. And yeah, the battle of the families in the Xian merchant guild seems to be in full swing. So we're taking off from where we left off, but before we start continuing our main quest, I just wanted to say two things. So first off, yesterday unfortunately was an incredible busy day for me. So yeah, whilst we are all in, for the company that I work for us, we are working from home, you know, we are still working, so I work full time. And yeah, so I didn't manage yesterday to continue the series, which yeah, was a bit of a shame, but maybe, depending on how the day goes today, because I may have to do some stuff later on, I may do maybe I do 2 episodes today. We'll see. It really, yeah. But the other thing that I wanted to point out, a friend of mine told me that if you go on the BDO webpage and then if you click on shop at the top and then go on redeem code, if you, and let me just type it here, if you put in the following BDO Fool, right, and click redeem, and then you go on your account, actually what you will get is this Fortune Teller's Gift, which is a little enhancement help kit. I'm not going to unpack it now because, as you can see there, it gives you 10 Valkskrais, Blackstone, weapon Blackstones, armor Blackstones, memory fragments, sharp crystal, hard black crystal, but quite useful. And if you are not into enhancing, then you can just sell it for a little bit of extra profit, and it's for free. So go on blackdesertonline.com. Like I said, click on shop at the top tabs, click on redeem code, enter BDO Fool, hit that activate or enter button or whatever it is, and then you can just redeem it from your account page, which is fantastic. Cool. But without further ado, oh, one other thing that I should point out. Whilst I didn't manage to record yesterday, I had the game running a little bit in the background. So what I did is I just put my horse a little bit in auto-pathing, just so that we level up our training. Not much really has happened there, but we got it up to Apprentice 3, which is not too bad, I think. I'm not sure if that will give us any bonus directly, but also our horse, if I click on F7 here, our horse is now level 10, so that means the speed went up a little bit, acceleration, so hopefully it should get us to places just a little bit quicker. And today, before we start, let me pop up a meal, so we have a bit of a timer, but also let's do at least one. Let's see if I can remember in half an hour and maybe at the end of this recording to do it again. Oh, it looks different, doesn't it? Interesting. Anyway, let's go. So we need to find Marco Faust at Keplan, and it looks like we have to journey a little bit outside of the town. So the arrow is pointing upwards. Again, I'm still somewhat familiar with the area, but this is also one of those where if you're pretty far into the game, then I don't think you come here that often. At least I haven't. So some of it is really me rediscovering certain areas, which is quite cool. Okay, and we also have a handmaid, which gives us some additional knowledge again. Lord Marco Faust. Let's see. First time seeing you. Late Merchants Guild. I see that you've come from Calpheon. I'm sorry, but I don't have the energy to talk for long. Black crystal business? I have nothing to do with that. Leave now. No one needs to know that you were here. Please leave if you are finished with your business. Okay. That wasn't the help that I expected. Okay, it tells me now to talk to his servant. Oh, the handmaid. Please don't bother Lord Faust. Lord Faust is already having a hard time. Okay. Well, what's up? We've been living in the shadows ever since Keplan became a self-governing dominion. Lord Faust and worker of the village are suffering from a petrifying disease. That is why he does not have the strength to talk with you. If you no longer have any business here, please leave now. Well, maybe I can help? No? Okay. It just says, oh, we need to go to the crystal guy again. Greco Goda. My goodness. Who is thinking up those names? Some of them, I don't know, I find them hard to pronounce. Anyway, it's probably just me. Let's go and find Greco again. little shortcut. Nobody needs to know. Okay, so they are suffering from a petrifying disease, so they're turning to stone. Let's park our horse here again. It's close to the stable, so let's imagine he's getting some water and food. Hello again, Greco. Oh dear, Lord Forster's condition is getting worse. He's so weak. This doesn't mean that Keplan will become part of Calpheon, right? I don't know. I'm not a politician. Now, shall we get down to the business regarding the black crystals? I really want to get you those trade rights for Keplan black crystals, considering the delayed merchant guild promised more in pay. However, I have to think about my position before I decide. I cannot simply prematurely terminate our current trade contract. Well, I could consider that option as long as the price is right. Did you know that the strange creatures called Gluttony live around Keplan? The Gluttonys live in a cave not far from here. What has that to do with it now? Those villagers that have managed to escape the cave alive spoke of seeing a magnificent shining object inside. Oh, now we're talking. It is my belief that the Gluttonys are protecting whatever this is. Can you please bring it to me? So what do you say? Do this for me and we'll talk more about those trading rights. Oh, I see. That, of course, only being possible if you manage to get off the cave. If you get off the cave, well, if you get out of the cave alive in the first place. Alright then, sure. I shall give it a try. Let's grab horsey again, and a quick look at the map where we need to go. Okay, oh, if it's a cave, so it looks like it's a cave right underneath Marnie's lap then, because it takes us all around. Oh, and there's still a question mark. We can do that later. Alright then, let's, where do I need to go? Oh, there's more question marks over there. Well, oh, well, let's just have a quick look. Because they're literally just right next to us, so let's just take them quickly. What is that human taste? Humans taste the worst. Okay. I am not gonna talk to you anymore. Shunned ones of Calpheon and another point in energy. What is he exchanging? Sharp bone fragment. Don't know. So I'm trying also, because I've really noticed by re-watching the recordings that I've made. Yeah, I think I mentioned it in one of the previous episodes. Unfortunately, how my setup and everything is located, there's not really that much that I can do in terms of the background noise. But one thing that I personally find particularly annoying is the constant noise of the sirens. So I'm trying to just mute myself every time I hear one coming up. I'm not sure if it works or if that disrupts the flow, and I'll probably also forget about it again at some point. Oh, node manager. But I'll give it a go just to, just that you don't have to have this, the annoying sirens all the time in the background. Okay, it's a little bit further than I thought. Looks like we're going like around this whole mountain completely. Okay. Oh, that seems to be the entrance then. Let's leave our horsey here, because your horse always gets attacked, and I don't want it to die. Alright, that went fairly quick. Oh, go away, bat. I don't want you to disrupt me calling my black spirit. They give me the creeps. Does this place only have these strange looking things? It does look like it. Inventory slot. Nice. And it looks like we're getting 2 of them. 1, 2. Boom. White horror. I like gloomy dark places, but I despise the way these creatures look. Look at the size of that one over there. That's a fully grown Gluttony. That old man in Keplan said there's a shiny object somewhere inside the cave. I wonder where it could be. Well, I'm sure you're gonna point me in the general direction, right? And we're just gonna kill a couple of them. Oh, this one. Oh wow, that looks like a yeti. Boom. Oh, and we need 5 of those. At least they're easy to kill, it looks like. So they do really look a little bit bizarre, I have to admit. Just follow it. Oh my god. Sorry, that was the 3rd siren just in a row. I mean, don't know. Knowledge. I'll take knowledge. Seems like a Saturday is a day where a lot of people need ambulances. Interesting. Oh, there's one more. Boom. Okay. And slay the big one. Oh, I thought that was the big one. Oh, is there another one? Oh! Oh, and this seems to be where the origin of clear water. What is that? What? Humans, you abandoned everything yourselves. What? Okay, the question mark unfortunately remains. Oh, but there's... Whew. How do I get up there? Oh. Looks easier than I thought it would be. Node manager. Interesting place for node manager. Hey, stop right there. Okay, that's it. Just someone scouting, I guess. Let's maybe we can... Oh. It's... I'm just helping him out of his misery because, you know, in such a spot, he can't be happy, right? Toxic cave plant. Mutant Glutoni. Oh, the Yetis are the mutant ones, and the big ones are those weird ones. I mean, they all look weird, to be honest with you. Oh, nice cave flytrap worm. My fancy names. Another small one. Okay, so Black Spirit again. Let's see what he says this time around. I'm glad that we're much stronger now. Thinking about getting devoured by those things gives me the creeps. He's always laughing at the end, right? Clear water crystal. Do you see something shining on the surface of the water? Perhaps that's the thing the old man was referring to. Let's take a closer look. Oh. Hello there. Boom. Ah, now I can talk to it. That's why the, okay. There's a shimmering object floating on the surface of the water. Upon looking closer, you notice the object is composed of particles of blue dust. Humans, you've been... Okay, it says the same thing. I'm guessing this is the object that was protecting the area. I can feel a mystical power emanating from it. However, the Glutonis are preventing it from consolidating into one whole crystal. Let's purge this cave to free it of the Glutonis. Once that is done, it'll merge to form one whole crystal. Of course. The only way to advance once more is by just eradicating everything that lives, crawls, and wanders around. Oh, that's nice. Even the plants count towards it though, which is quite cool, because then it should be relatively quick. Oh, knowledge, nice. We'll take knowledge. By the way, that reminds me, I think I probably need to feed my pets, because I'm just realizing that it... yep. Cool. That was nice. Do I have any pet food? Yes, I do. Let's feed them both. You can either do it like I just did by right-clicking, or you open the menu and then just tap this with your left click and then feed one or max, but I guess one should be fine for the time being. We have them on slow pickup still anyway. Oh, should really learn to hit properly. What is that? Oh, we can gather this one. Let's gather it. I just am just curious to see what we can get from it, really. without a costume or anything. Oh, meat. What kind of meat are we getting? Worm meat. Okay. Well, they do look a little bit like gigantic worms. Like a proper little cave in here. Joop, joop. Okay, accomplished. I still keep killing. Nice. Okay. Let's see what he says now. Oh, just guides me. Okay. The shattered fragments are merging to become one whole crystal. You reach out your hand to grasp the clear water crystal. Okay. Good. I believe we're done here. Let's head back. Don't tell me you don't know the way back. Make sure you don't get lost inside this cave. What else do you have? Oh, suggestion. Exalted character in progress. Defeat the Gluttony. Nah. It's not that much fun. I'll kill a couple more on the way out, but I don't really want to spend too much more time here, to be honest with you. I'm just mainly hitting the small ones now, because I think they are the only ones we haven't gotten the knowledge yet on, right? Oh, wow. The noises are quite funky as well. Oh, hello. Small Gluttony. Small Gluttony. Small Gluttony. They're the most, but we can't seem to get their knowledge. Oh, it's fine. Like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much time. Am I walking in the right direction? It doesn't look like it. Ah! Perfect. Is that the way that we came in? Yeah, it looks like it. Huh. Should pay more attention, really. Nice. Okay, return to Greco-Gorda. Let's see. Let's see if this is what he was looking for. And if he is now willing to give us this trade right for those black crystals. Quite a pretty area actually around here. Very autumny. We should give it a go again. Sprint? No. Still not. What did they say? All good things come in 3? Ah! Perfect. I think this may be also something that I might do off screen. Like I said, it's just a convenient thing, really. And if anybody is interested, so you would use like a corner like this. So you just keep on running, and then you just keep pressing F until it either succeeds or fails. See, now it succeeded. So you see that little swirl always around my character when it starts to come up now, and it succeeded again. Perfect. So you could just do that, and this way level up the skill. Start Excel, no, which one was it? Instant Excel F. So we're already on 22%. It's really dull. I mean, for people who have a keyboard with keys that allow them to set up macros, which unfortunately I don't, that would also be an alternative, so you can probably do something else. Although I don't know when it fails, because you fall off the horse. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful blue crystal. Ah, yes, and some men bearing the insignia of the Carless Parliament came by and asked me to give this to you. You certainly must have made an impression at the Parliament. Don't worry, I got my fair share for delivering it to you. Okay. The rumors among the workers. You brought me the crystal I asked for. I can see that you take trading seriously. As much as I want to establish a trade contract with you and the Lee Merchant Guild, there is a problem. The giants in the southern areas of Keplan are preventing that from happening. Some suspicious movements of them are reported lately, and our workers are deeply worried. In order for us to set up a secure trade route, we'll have to establish a rapport with the workers. If you can get to the bottom of the rumors about the giants, I will establish a black crystal trade route in Keplan with the Lee Merchant Guild. Ah, of course, it's never straightforward. Yep. What? Yeah, I don't want to earn more money, it's fine. We just want to get rid of that. I'll keep those tokens because I'm still... It says we can take it somewhere. So, we'll see. We'll see about that later on. Okay. General goods. Armor. Let's just see if we need to repair. Yeah, just a bit. Okay. Alright. Let's have a look. Where is it taking us now? Okay. A little bit south. What's that? Black Rat League. Mysterious man. Who would possibly deal in such items? Only the Black Rat League. Okay. Oh, there we can see already the pillar, so it doesn't seem to be far away. Oh, oh, yes. I know this area. That's, when we will, later on in the game, when we will experience something that is called Dark Rifts. There used to be one boss there. Oh, I hated it. One of the worst ones, for me at least, on my wizard. Like I said before, wizard is my main character on my main account. So, he would always come through here. Straight starting with the knowledge. Perfect. Well, they start to become a little bit tougher. Okay. Okay, that was it already. Press right mouse button to get Black Spirit. This written order is quite interesting. They are planning to bring Keplan down. Ooh. The primitive giants move. We should steal the weapons of the giants to prevent them from attacking Keplan, don't you think? I didn't realize it at first, but they turned out to be just right opponents to fight for us now. We can establish trust with the Merchant Guild and help out Keplan at the same time as we fight the giants, so this is perfect. Let's make the most of the combat experience we've learned and steal their weapons, shall we? Okay, sure. Anybody surprised that we need to kill mobs again? No? Neither am I. Oh, it's not all of them. Seems to be like a specific type that we need to focus on. So let's just look for them. Not to drag it out too much. Plus I also don't want to make it too boring for you guys, of course. Okay, 2 out of 3. Okay. 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 Knowledge of the area already, which is fine. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, sturdy. That's one of... we should get a Prognil again. And there we go, Prognil Silver Bar. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I saw the quest icon, but I aimed at the one in front of it. Okay. 1 out of 3. Oh, there are several. Okay. Oh, I can't grab them. Ah. Okay. Partially complete. Okay, so we need giant combatants. Let's look on the map for the orange dots. That's usually making it a little bit easier. There is one. Okay, that was it. And I've... Oh? Oh, I guess it was just lagging for a bit. Let's see. I'm sure that's not the end of it though. We're now a lot stronger than before. We just beat up those big giants. Get rid of the giant, I knew it. This is a start, but it still isn't enough to win the villagers' trust. Let's slay more of those arrogant behemoths. You should be able to defeat them in your current state. Sure. I think if we... 100, oh boy, okay. Alright then. Let's... I think inside here was always a relatively good spot to... I love that skill. Just because it's so nice and fast. It's probably also one that I should level up for later on. Okay. Oh, nice. Ancient relic shard. Those ones are quite good. If you collect 5 of them, you can combine them into a ancient relic scroll, which is like a mini quest. So it's at a dedicated spot, and it will spawn, I think 3 boss monsters in total. And if you kill them, you get little reward bundles that will hunt you. That will net you hunter scrolls, which you can trade for. Blackstones, and even more important, this is how you can obtain memory fragments, if you of course don't want to purchase them. Oh my goodness, we're already level 48. Oh, that's insane. So only 2 more levels before we are in PvP region. Once that happens, we need to be a lot more careful, because like I said, people can just jump on us. And trust me, a lot of people do. You know, low-level characters such as this one, easy target. Easy target. And we obviously don't have the gear or anything to really defend ourselves. Oh, there's another sturdy one. Let's take him down. Oh. He is sturdy indeed, but not if I hit him from behind. That sounded wrong. Anyway. Cool. Yeah, this is the one that I meant. There's quite a few here. Let's let them get a bit closer and then... Sorry. I think I had the wrong keys there. Okay. Oh! Oh! Hello, Mr. Node Manager. Thanks for the knowledge. Ah, the eyes of the hyenas. They look amazing. It's like little flashlights in the dark. Sorry, doggies. But you don't stand a chance against a simple man. How far are we? 69 already. 69. Anyway. So just a little bit more and then we should have the 100. Oh, there's a group here. It's interesting. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just imagining things, but it looks like that one slash that we can do, you know, where we click, where we press S and right mouse click. If I do it like this, the animation seems to be a lot longer, opposed to when I do it just after I was running. Let me just try this again. So, we run. Yeah, he does it almost instantly. Oh, and a new ring. TARDIS ring. Oh no. Since it isn't showing up on the left, on the top right side, it looks like it's not an upgrade. Oh, DP. No, at the moment I think AP is better. We still seem to be relatively fine with our defense. I mean, they are hitting us a little bit, but I'm not overly concerned yet. One thing I should probably do though is I should maybe hotkey our health potions. Because I haven't even done that yet. Because I've sold all the cheap ones. So let's do that and let's use one of them. Okay, let's see. What is he saying now? Don't you feel you've grown more powerful having faced those oversized monsters? Yes, I do. Giant. Oh no. Have you ever heard of Chief Gehaku? He's the leader of the giants. Chief Gehaku actually died a long time ago. Although Gehaku is dead, his strong will and determination has prevented him from ceasing to exist. Ooh, existentialism. Deep. It's a scary thought, but in order to prevent the giants from launching an attack on Keplan, we'll have to defeat Gehaku by force. Of course. Where do I need to go then? Well, it should be okay. I'm thinking that the quest boss obviously is not as hard as the Dark Rift boss. Just quickly, if you're wondering, I just quickly checked on the map just to see where we can walk, so that we can get there just a little bit quicker. Okay. Oh, over there. Oh? Oh no, it's the same ones. Sorry. I didn't realize before that they had such funky helmets on. It looked like a, I don't know, a thing. Okay. And this is it. Let's grab the dark portal. Black energy swelling violently. Another episode, another boss fight. Okay, DP up, DP up. Let's do Warcry. Oh, no, wrong key, sorry. Let's debuff his DP. Oh, shoot. Quick dodge. Beautiful. Beautiful. Although he's already dead, the giants are probably aware of the fact that you defeated Gehaku. This will break their resolve to invade Keplan. I think this should be enough. An established trade. We helped Greco achieve what he wanted. Now it's our turn to start making demands and get what we came here for. I know you might be in the mood for some more giant slaying, but we should first go back to that dealer in Keplan. Me in the mood for giant slaying? I think it's more you're referring to. My dear friend. Oh, where do I need to go? Let me just quickly check. Sorry, kind of lost. Okay, to the left. So this way. Kind of north. Orientation of a sausage in a can. Yep, that's me. Nice, but we got another speed buff again, so at least it's not taking us too long. Okay. Interesting area. Also looks a little bit like mining, or at least something of the sort. Oh well. That looks also interesting. Like a head. Giant sculpture. Oh. Oh. Hello. This skill is nice. Oh. Okay. Oh, and there's a... Wow. That's a big one. Can we go up there? Let's sidetrack just for a moment here. Yeah, you can. Ooh. Are they using it to like send down food? It's a bit weird. Oh no, probably just stones. Like dirt and stuff. No, cannot lift them up. Oh, if they can walk over here, so should I? Yeah, I can. Huh. Combat skills, always good. It's a giant head. Looks a little bit like a transformer. No. Ah, oh my god. You will all think I'm an idiot. Avengers, you know, the bad guy. The purple one. I just can't think of the name right now. Oh, that's the node manager. Giant chief statue. It appears to be a massive stone statue in honor of the giant chief. There's a short message engraved upon it. Ah. But yeah, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm drawing blanks now. What's his name? The purple dude. But yeah. It's so funny. Why is my... Oh, because it's directing me to Keplan, and I'm just walking around again with my incredible... Oh! No, don't knock. Wasn't it here? Oh, there's another one of those smaller ones. Let's hit that one as well. Okay, cool. Brilliant. Why don't I leave my horse over here? Again, if you park your horse just close by, again, it's not going to be the end of the world, but if it is within range of mobs, of monsters, they will start to attack it. That's why I'm very often just leaving it. And of course, in some cities, I just find that the narrow walking around is sometimes, I at least, again, maybe just be my personal impression, but I sometimes have the feeling that that it's a bit easier to navigate without it. Probably because the hitbox with horse is also a little bit bigger, so... But not sure, you know, what do I know? I am just a simple man. Alright then, so let's see. So maybe we get some nice rewards again, which I think would be, yeah, I think that would be deserved, pretty much, yeah. So, let's park the horse, and let's race upstairs. Hello. These written instructions detail the Keplan invasion plans of the Giants. It turns out that the rumors among the workers were true after all. My life, including the breakfast business, would have been in grave danger if it weren't for you. I believe the villagers of Keplan will be open to the idea of allowing the late merchant guild acquire trading rights once they hear this. Since we've both got what we wanted, wouldn't you consider this a real merchant's trade? You should head back to Calpheon. Rest assured I will not forget what happened here today. If our paths ever cross again, I'm sure we will have some business to discuss. Okay. Let's just see if we had any... Yes, we did. Let's just sell. This one we're not gonna sell to the merchant because... Ooh, they have dropped in price. They usually... I remember that they always were like over 1 million. But still, 925,000, that's... It's not bad. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay. Okay, so looks like there is nothing else for us to do here, I guess. So, yep, it's taking us back to Calpheon. Right. Sure, how's our horsey? Maybe let's just quickly take a short stop at the stable. Hello. Recover our horsey and then start the journey home. I'm sure we will be back in this area one way or another. But yeah, definitely worth the... Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Did I leave anything in the storage? No, I didn't. Okay, sorry. I think it was quite worthwhile actually coming here. So we've already managed to get to level 48 by now. We further increased our riches. I'm still a bit confused as to where that whole merchant business leaves us now, especially in regards to the Xian Merchant Alliance. There hasn't really been any clarity, so it looks like we've definitely done all of this stuff now in the name of the Li Merchant Guild. But I'm guessing we'll see what the plot will, how the plot will turn now that we're returning back to the capital. Okay, interesting stuff. So we've seen those creatures that apparently a strange scientist called Mani created. We've been in an even stranger cave underneath his lab, where we met those weird glutones. Now we've battled a couple of giants, with ease I may add, but you know, who's bragging? Okay. Must have come down with rain here recently. The roads are flooded. Again, I know I am sounding like a broken record. I really adore the visuals of this game. Beautiful. Okay. I also thought a little bit about, you know, because we have our contribution points, our energy, we're not really doing anything with that at this point. I think at least once we've reached, let's say, oh, that was a bit of a laggy passage. I think once we've reached about 100 energy, I kind of want to also start looking at gathering. Also depends a little bit on the money, but maybe we can get like a costume for that. So just to share a little bit what I am thinking about. Okay, but we're back with Alina. For me personally, she's a little bit in discredit with me, but let's see what she has to say. You arrived much earlier than I expected. Welcome. Your potential really is limited. Sweet words won't get you anywhere. While you were working in Keplan, many changes happened in the capital city. As simple man, this may be a bad news for you. An inquisition into the Encarosha family is about to take part at the Carless Parliament soon. Dun dun dun, the plot thickens. Okay. Judgment Day. An inquisition has been opened to address matters concerning the Encarosha family. This regarding the case of whether the family was funding the rebellion in Hydael. If this is found to be true, the Encarosha family will be ruined. This, however, is something that must be done for the greater good. One must not allow sentimental attachments to interfere in these matters. The facts will be uncovered while this parliament is in session, and the Encarosha family may stand to be punished. If this happens, Enrique will not be the only one punished, but Isabel will also stand to face punishment. I understand you've been accompanying Isabel all this time, but surely you haven't grown feelings for the Encaroshas, have you? Regardless, you must tell everyone that you are part of the Lee family. That is the only way you'll escape punishment. The Carless Parliament will soon come to order. We shall witness the beginning of the end of the Encarosha family together. Oh, I think I may have been a little bit slow to understand. They were talking about the rebellion that Isabel had funded against, what was his name? Jourdain in Hydael, right? Ah. But they... but that was for a good reason, because Jourdain and you know, remember bloody Bobby Lauren, they were doing all that shit stuff and essentially, you know, bleeding out all the villagers. So... Okay, let's see how this pans out. Oh, we're talking straight to Herman. Straight to the leader. Okay, let's better put the sword away and let's see. Silence! Under the laws of Carlis, this parliament is now in session. Jourdain Dukas, the Grand Chamberlain of Hydael, has drawn his sword to oppose Calpheon. Everyone here in the parliament are suspecting that the Xian Merchant Guild of the Encarosha family is collaborating with Hydael. That's not true. If the members of the assembly wish to speak, you may do so now. I am sure that the Encarosha family has a lot to say on this matter. Enrique, if you have something to say, just say it. Aren't you providing funding using the issue regarding the Golden Toad Inn? Listen to the story. We will not betray our country. It is true that I lent Heidel money, but with no ulterior motives. Isobel just left for Heidel to collect the money. Direct involvement with Heidel is simply to support the castle ruins' rebel troops. That's true. Even the support is meant to divide Heidel. I have nothing more to say. I don't want to be someone who makes excuses. Is there anyone who has something else to say about what Enrique is saying? Keep listening to the story. Well, was Enrique not a honest person? Then how would you describe Heidel's preparations for war and military funds? It's impossible for Serendia to have enough troops and funds right after losing a war. As you know, Lee Merchant Guild and us, the Ern Merchant Guild, have no adequate funds due to pioneering the trade route to Medaia. Aren't you blindly assuming that only the Xian Merchant Guild has the kind of money for military funding? Correct. I don't wish to doubt the Enrique family, who are also part of the Xian alliance, but Isobel was closest to them. It's difficult to say if there's an explanation for her failure to return. The Encarosha family said Isobel was wounded on a mission, but Povius and this person from the Lee Merchant were next to her. Povius, known for his loyalty, and this skilled warrior wouldn't have let Isobel get hurt. Right, a simple man? Oh, don't drag me into this, you bitch. It seems that Isobel and Povius are hiding in Heidel, so why don't we ask this person? A simple man, give us an answer. Is it true that Isobel cannot come because she is wounded? Did you actually see any signs of injury? Tell us the truth. A simple man, weren't you a part of the Xian Merchant Guild? Is Elena telling the truth? And what happened to Isobel? Isobel... Oh, we can decide now. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, I do trust Lady Isobel. I mean, we've seen her wounded. We were with her. We saw the rebellion and we saw that they funded them. Yeah, I trust her. Wait. Stop for a second, please. What's happening? My apologies for being late. Isobel and Carosha. She's back! She's back! There are a lot of things to hear from you. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh! Sorry. Well done, simple man. You have bought us enough time. Carlos Parliament is on the road to truth. This is something that everyone should know about. Ending the silence. Your face is covered in sweat. If you don't mind, could you please take a step back? There is no need to worry. I'll be fine. The time has come to put an end to this absurd inquisition. Carlos Parliament is on the road to truth. Oh yeah. Take a step back. I was a bit late, esteemed councillors. I hold in my hand... what I hold in my hand is a certificate of acquisition regarding the Golden Toad Inn. Rumors that money from the Xian Merchant Guild was used to fund treason in Heidel are all lies. Are there any councillors who see otherwise, even as I hold this certificate as proof? The goods sold by the Xian Merchant Guild have no place in the hearts of true patriots. Time spent on opening such useless sessions of Parliament can be better spent by investigating the Grand Chamberlain. And whoever it was that made such false claims against the Encarosha family must be found and properly punished. With the return of the one who was accused of working for Heidel and payment from Heidel having been received, the evidence pointing to all suspicions may very well have simply been misguided. Do you all not see this to be the case? If none of the other families have further issue with this incident, I move to have it reviewed once more. Are there any other families that would like to raise further issue? I believe that no one else has anything to say. Very well then. According to the law of Carlos, we will conclude this hearing. You and Isobel were almost branded as rebels. I would like to apologize to you on behalf of the Carlos Parliament. It seems that we have to first find out if the Grand Chamberlain of Heidel is really planning to point his sword at us. You said you're a simple man. Yes, I am. I'll make sure to remember you. Oh, nice. Don't give me that look. I came here as soon as possible, you know. Yeah, you always nagged at me for being late. This time's the other way around. Doesn't feel great, does it? Hmm? Anyways, you joined the Lee Merchant Guild while we were away? Pathetic. Sorry, well, I didn't really have a choice. You were not expecting an emotional reunion, were you? You know I'm not used to doing things like that. Since you arrived at the capital early, you probably had spent a lot of time to play hero. And you must be mentally exhausted. Why don't you get some rest? And isn't there one more person you need to see? However, I think I'll need to be honest about how I feel this time. Thank you. It was such a big help. It is all we ever wanted. Just a simple thank you for a simple man. Okay. Oh, good old Povios. So he's back as well. God damn it. I honestly have to say, I kinda missed the little bastard. Let's see him then. Where the heck is... Oh, no. Oh, what's he doing down there? What's up, my dude? Although it hasn't been that long, it feels as if we haven't seen each other for a very long time. That does indeed feel like that. It's good to see you again, rookie. I'm sure you have a lot to ask. Aren't you curious to know what happened after you left? This all happened after you delivered the medicine to Isabel. Valentine, the chief of Florin, urgently came to us and said that he made the wrong medicine. The medicine was to treat any poison that enters the body. This one I have here is the one to treat wounds from external sources, such as a cut from a dirty sword. Ironically, Isabel started recovering after consuming the medicine. I found this strange, because Isabel consumed the medicine that is used to remove poison from inside the body. Do you know what that means? This means that the source of her infection was not from a sword cut, but from someone poisoning her food. We should have checked to see if it was a wound from a contaminated sword, but again, it might have been difficult for us to thoroughly examine her, considering her status and all. Yes, I believe that this was carefully planned out. The only thing we ate that day was the stew from the northern wheat plantation. Normally? No, the nice old lady? The one who ever did this is a very cunning one. Do you know who I am referring to? Yes, the one who orchestrated all of this is none other than Lady Normalie of the northern wheat plantation. No.
Because of this, we cannot be critical of the justice of others. This is Calpheon, the city of power.
There is no way that Lady Isabel could have been wounded at the castle ruins. I was there next to her, protecting her. Thinking about Lady Isabel's wound made me lose my train of thought. This is all my fault. I've also left you in a difficult situation. The trading rights for the Black Crystal extraction of Keplan must have gone over to the Lee Merchant Guild. Do you know who the owner of those trading rights were? It was none other than the Xian Merchant Guild. We've fallen head first over the trickeries of the Lee family. Merchants are the most dangerous when they offer acts of goodwill. You look like you're very angry. What are you gonna do? Confront Elena Lee? That bitch. We've been used. What? Not really. We had our suspicions, but unfortunately the game at this point didn't really give us an option to choose otherwise. So yes, we will talk to her. What's up, bitch? This time I leave the sword out. You came as expected. Your face seems to be glowing with content. And thanks to you, our Lee family plans have miserably failed. All that has happened was brought on by the spiteful will of those that have passed on. You're right. It was we, the Lee family, who has given Lady Isabel such troubles. You're just admitting it? The Inkarosha family grew in a short period of time. They were ruthless in removing their competition using any and all means possible. Competitors of Inkarosha included those who were good and even those who were highly regarded by the people. However, the Inkarosha family ended up destroying them and drove them to the brink of their existence. There were those who lost their lives and fell into poverty due to pressures from the Inkarosha family. There were those who lost their way and committed suicide. Think about those bereaved families, considering all of the pain the Inkarosha family has inflicted on others. Whatever happened to Lady Isabel and the decline of her family are but small prices to pay. But because of you, our plan did not work as the way we orchestrated. I was hoping that you would not return until the Carlist Parliament session was over when I sent you to Keplan. Yes, everything has gone downhill. So, now that you know, what do you plan to do? Are you going to tell the Parliament of our plans to kill Lady Isabel? Or go even further? Are you going to let the whole people in Calpheon know? The Incarotias were able to get where they are today through sheer ruthlessness. We Lees supported the needy and have won the respect of the people in the capital. It is quite obvious which side they will believe. Whichever the case, the Xian alliance ends today. Wow. It would have been nice if you could just join us, Lees. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? I find it really weird. She's saying all of this now. If she would have just come clean right from the beginning, I think I could have been swayed. You know, we could have looked into it. We could have checked her story as well. We could have checked, you know, is this actually true? Because look at the acts that Isabel and, you know, and her family have done in Heidel. They sided with the poor people. You know, I forgot his name again. The Grand Chamberlain, Jodine, and Bobby Lauren. They were imposing those heavy taxes that people just couldn't afford anymore. And so the merchants could have just still, you know, still supported them. It's the higher chance and higher likelihood of, you know, getting money. But they didn't. Anyway. What Elena Lee says wasn't all untrue. There are many who hold a grudge against us. Because of this, we cannot be critical of the justice of others. This is Calpheon, the city of power. We shall remember what happened lately. There will be many changes to the Xian Alliance in the future. Go to Lady Isabel. This entire situation will have blown over. She told me that she had something to say to you. Wait, let me take this opportunity to say this. You, as a proud member of the Xian Merchant Guild, have done a lot of things for us. Thank you. Nice. Thanks, my dude. Oh, she's already here. Have you been following me? You're here. We are going to continue moving forward. The Xian Merchant Guild only exists today because we have overcome countless difficulties. We started our journey from the scanty town of Heidel and have come a long way. Together, of course. Do you remember what my father told you? That you did not fit the profile of a merchant guildsman. I think he was correct. You are too valuable to be bogged down in the corruption and struggles of power. For power. Leave now. Why are you surprised? You're fired. There's nothing more to help with, so there will be no need to hire you again. I've realized through this recent course of events that there are those who suffer when the Merchant Guild and I act on profits. I also realized that those around me, such as yourself, are harmed in the process. Were you worried about me? There is so much to do. Whatever happens here on out will only concern myself. Your story is one that looks to greater horizons and concerns acts of your own free will. When our stories come to an end, the day shall come when we meet again as equals. I shall look forward to that day. Make haste, yet be careful on your journey to the top. Farewell. Oh. Wow. Oh, for 24 hours. I thought I'd get a general weight limit increase. And a new necklace. Ooh, fancy AP increase. Loving it, loving it. 1 million. Some additional amity for both Povius and her. Farewell. Wow. How did this happen? How on earth did we get fired? Should have just taken over the entire merchant guild. Of course he would say something like that. Ruthless bastard. I just thought we were going to witness a more exciting outcome. But you don't need to be upset like that. On the other hand, we did manage to achieve something else though. We are the heroes who saved Calpheon. I can hear a faint melody traveling through the winds. Could it be the poets who are singing songs of our tales? They're probably hymns that are dedicated to us. I'm curious. Let's go to somewhere more crowded. What? Even more than Calpheon or crowded in Calpheon? Inventory slot. Yes! Question. Back. Nice. Sorry. Equip. Where are we actually now? Nice, almost 100. Cool. Do we have any bonuses? Oh yeah. 6 spots. Combat and skill. Oh, I think actually 15 days. 5 days we still have left. Perfect. Are we looking for time? We're almost on our hour, but yeah. I don't know. That was actually not that bad. As I mentioned before, I've never done this part of the quest line. To be fair, I didn't even know that this crossroad that we took from Heidel, that this actually existed. You know, I still think, you know, in terms of storytelling, there's obviously a lot better out there, but I think that was good. I liked it. It's a nice turn of events, and it even gave you at least some decision making at the end almost. Turn you back towards the wagon. Hold the move button, then press the eavesdrop menu. I am doing that. Do I need to do it like this? Why is it not leaning against it? Oh, come on. Now it works. Oh, and then eavesdrop is F5. Are we hearing anything? Oh. This is the kind of stuff, it would be nice if there some couple of messages or something pops up. Or maybe I just didn't see it. That's unbelievable. There's no way this can be happening. What on earth are they thinking? What? We were the ones who made the achievement with the Xian Merchant Guild. Yet why is Elion the one being thanked? Oh, so they're praising their god again. Oh, come on, it's fine. The gift of Calpheon. No wonder. Let's go to Parliament, simple man. There are people waiting for you there. Your wizard will bring good tidings. Okay. And there was another one. To level 50! Go beyond your limits. By the look of it, you appear to be ready. This is a portion of your memories that I've hidden away. I've kept it safe just for you until today. Don't feel bad. I did it for both you and me. Don't you forget, you and I are one. So how about it? Are you ready to remember your past? You must complete this quest to grow up to level 50. Please note PvP is an area. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately. So that means this will be the point where we get bitch slapped again. I think I said it last time already. I'm actually looking forward in trying a bit of PvP. Again, if anybody who is watching is you know, has some tips, maybe also in terms of how I can skill. We still have up until level 56 before we start getting our awakening. So yeah, if there's any other skill, I mean, I kind of, you know, I just kind of went by. I've read about the scars of dust, so I've taken this, and then I took the one that I just because I like it, the one with the running. But other than that, I don't know. So if anybody has any recommendations, please let me know. If not, I'll probably just have a look at a guide at some point just to see what's good as pre-awakening, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, so the Mr. Enkarosha boss wants to talk to me. You arrived at a good time. Did Isabel throw you out of the Xian Merchant Guild? Yeah, she kinda did. How interesting. What's with that dumbfounded look on your face? Are you really that clueless still? It seems that you still haven't grown out of your childish sentimentality. And here I was beginning to think you were becoming a true merchant. Can you not see? Isabel released you from your service because she knew that I wanted you. The foolish child probably didn't want to make things difficult between us. Ah, forget everything I just said. I've said too much. I actually have a task for you. A task that can be handled by you regardless of whether you are a member of the Xian Merchant Guild. Too many prying eyes where we currently stand. If you're interested, meet the gardener at the garden behind the Parliament. He's my trusty assistant, and you will recognize him because he is always carrying a book. Mention Blue Rose Petal to him. That's our secret code, since there are too many eyes here. Alright then. Ah, he does have a book indeed. Blue... what was it? I'm looking for a blue rose petal. Oh, it does it by itself. Oh, you must be Enrique Encarosha's guest. Please act natural, as there are always people watching. Me? Yes, I am a gardener, but I also secretly work for Enrique Encarosha. Why don't you go to the building at the end of the garden? If anyone stops you on your way there, just tell them I sent you. Sure. Ooh, very pompous. I can see that you and I are alike. What I mean by that is we both clearly know what we want. I don't know what I want. We meet at last. I've been looking for you for a long time. What I need is an open-minded and skilled adventurer like yourself, not some prestigious knight from Calpheon full of formalities. So, are you ready? You'll be very well compensated if you succeed. Now we are both speaking the same language. Take this letter to Annalisa Rosie at the library and bring me back the item that she'll hand to you. Okay. So, you want an adventurer and not a formality knight, and you just want to essentially have a transportation mule. Thanks. I feel so much validated right now. And we forgot it again. Black Spirit Adventure. But I also think this is a good point now where I should pause. Again, I will... So again, I need to do a couple of things, but I may do another one, maybe even already today. If not, most certainly I will continue tomorrow, but phew, what a turn of events. So we started today's episode out in Keplan, slew those really weird gluttony things in the cave, battled with a couple of giants, killed their boss as well, established a trade route for the Lee Merchant Guild, who, as it turns out, were the ones that were trying to backstab the Ankarosha family all along. Isabel finally returned. What a turn of events. You'll probably think like, okay, calm down, dude. But seriously, I personally enjoyed this one. I hope so did you. And yeah, that should be it for the moment. If you have any questions, anything else that you want to mention, you know, do leave a comment, do leave a like maybe, I don't know. But hope to see you again fairly soon. Up until then, stay safe people, stay healthy, and I'll see you fairly soon. Take care, bye bye.